Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Welcome to Law Junction platform. Today I will discuss the Federal Investigation Agency Act 1974 with its history and its function. Now we will discuss first the history of Federal Investigation Agency, which is commonly known as FIA in Pakistan. The history of Federal Investigation Agency is in 1942 the British government established the Special Police Establishment SPE in British Raj during the midset of World War II. Originally, the police establishment was tasked to take up investigation of corruption in Indian Civil Service ICS, rampant in the supplies and procurement department of the British Raj after the independence of Pakistan in 1947. The SPE was equally divided between the governments of India and Pakistan, which India government formed C.B.I. Central Bureau of Investigation, and Pakistan, which retained it as Pakistan Special Police Establishment PSPE in 1947. With the passage of time, the PSPE, apart from investigation the offences of bribery and corruption against officials of the federal government, was also given power to investigate cases relating to offences under the following laws. The Federal Investigation Agency is a border control, criminal investigation, counterintelligence and security agency under the control of Interior Secretary of Pakistan, tasked with investigate jurisdiction on undertaking operation against terrorism, espionage, federal crimes, smuggling, as well as infringement and other specific crimes. Codified under the Constitution of Pakistan in 1974, the institution functions under the Ministry of Interior MOI. The FIA also undertakes international operation with the close cooperation and coordination of Interpol, headquartered in Islamabad, the federal capital of Pakistan. The agency has various branches and field offices located in all major cities throughout Pakistan. The FIA main goal and function is to protect the nation's interest and defend Pakistan's interest locally, to uphold and enforce criminal law and law enforcement in the country. As of today, FIA has 11 active departments to lead criminal charges and investigation with priorities. First, anti-corruption, anti-human trafficking and smuggling, counter-terrorism, economic crime, electricity, gas, oil, anti-theft unit, FIA Academy, immigration, Interpol, intellectual property rights, Integrated Border Management System IBMS, National Response Center for Cyber Crimes. This is the history and function of Federal Investigation Agency Pakistan. Now we will proceed to the Federal Investigation Act 1974, Act 8 of 1975, Federal Investigation Agency, Gazette of Pakistan, Extraordinary Part 1, 7 January 1975. Whereas it is expedient to provide for the constitution of Federal Investigation Agency for the investigation of certain offences committed in connection with matters concerning the federal government, and for matter connected herewith, it is hereby enacted as follows. Article 1, short title, extent and commencement. This act may be called the Federal Investigation Act 1974. Article 2, it extends to the whole of Pakistan and also apply to all citizens of Pakistan and public servants where they may be. Article 3, it shall come to force at once. Main section 2, definitions in this act unless there is anything repugnant in the subject or contest. Subsection 1, agency. Agency means the Federal Investigation Agency constituted under Section 3. Subsection 2, code. Code means the Code of Criminal Procedure 1898, Act 5th of 1898, subsection 3. Director General means the Director General of Agency means the Director General of FIA. Subsection 4. Provincial Police means the police constituted by provincial government under the Police Act 1861, Act 5th of 1861. Subsection 5. Public servant means the public servant as defined in section 21 of the Pakistan Penal Code of 1860 and includes an employee of any corporation or other body or organization set up, controlled or administered by or under the authority of federal government. Subsection 6. Special police means the Pakistan Special Police Establishment Constitution under the Pakistan Special Police Establishment Ordinance 1948, Article 7 of 1948, subsection 7. Specified person means the person who were appointed to post in or under a provincial police in pursuance of Article 3 of the Special Police and Provincial Police Amalgamation Order 1962, PO number 1 of 1962. Subsection 8. Rules mean rules made under this Act. Main. Section 3. Constitution of the agency. Subsection 1. Notwithstanding anything contained in any other law of the time being in force, the federal government may constitute an agency to be called the Federal Investigation Agency to inquiry into and investigation of the offences specified in the schedule, including an attempt or conspiracy to commit an abatement of any such offence. Subsection 2. The agency shall consist of a Director General to be appointed by the federal government and such number of the officers as the federal government may from time to time appoint to the members of the agency. Main section 4. Superintendence and administration of the agency. Subsection 1. The superintendence of the agency shall vest in the federal government. Subsection 2. The administration of the agency shall vest in Director General, who shall exercise in respect of the agency such of the powers of an Inspector General of Police under the Police Act 1861, Article 5th of 1861, as may be prescribed by rules. Main section 5. Power of the members of the agency. Subsection 1. Subject to any order which the federal government may make in this behalf, the members of agency shall, for the purpose of an inquiry or investigation under this act, have throughout Pakistan such powers, including power relating to search, arrest of person, seizure of property, and such duties and privileges and liabilities as the officers of a provincial police have in relation to the investigation of offences under the code or any other law for the time being in force. Subsection 2. Subject to the rules, if any, a member of the agency not below the rank of a sub-inspector may, for the purpose of inquiry or investigation under this act, exercise any of the powers of an officer in charge of a police station in any areas in which he is for the time being, and when so exercising such powers shall be deemed to be an officer in charge of a police station discharging his functions as set within the limits of the station. Subsection 3. Without prejudice to the generality of the provision of subsection 1 and subsection 2, any members of the agency not below the rank of sub-inspector authorized by Director General in the behalf may arrest without warrant any person who has committed or against whom a reasonable suspicion exists that he has committed any of the offences referred to subsection 1 of section 3. Subsection 4. For the purpose of the exercise by the members of the agency of the powers of an officer in which a police station includes place declared generally or specially by the federal government to be police station within the meaning of the code. Subsection 5. If, in the opinion of a member of the agency conducting an investigation, any property which is the subject matter of the investigation is likely to be removed, transferred, or otherwise disposed of before an order of the appropriate authority for its seizure is obtained, such member may be ordered in writing direct the owner of any person who is for the time being possession thereof not to remove, transfer, or otherwise dispose of such property in any manner except with the previous permission of that member, and such order shall be subject to any order made by the court having jurisdiction in the matter. Subsection 3. Any contravention of an order made under subsection 5 shall be punishable with rigorous imprisonment for a term which may be extended to 1 year, or with fine, or with both. Today we discuss the history and the function of Federal Investigation Agency, Federal Investigation Agency of Pakistan and the Central Board of Investigation of India are more or less performing the same duties. In next lecture we will discuss more act, inshallah, and all students, all lawyers, and even common people are also welcome in this channel, in this platform. So stay tuned with us.